المجرم لو يفتدي من عذاب يومئذ ببنيه وصاحبته وأخيه وفصيلته التي تؤويه ومن في الأرض جميعا ثم ينجيه كلا إنها لظى نزاعة للشوى تدعو من أدبر وتولى وجمع فأوعى إن الإنسان خلق هلوعا إذا مسه الشر
te pilgo adwa gambatan bang na katajia gambatan bang ma wantom sheba zugo na wantom banang goya kabanyang nji bagambara na mbalo mam na won malam bajamane katabasa war suma kagoba na gwa dalga balgo kamzasa ngibiana labna do meni program ma sama wanya shem sama ke pam ko labna sura adwan tare sukuru ma na wan zankanan te mamprgo tini kan sura na wanne na wannan labgan kata kanya la gana pini na wan zan kan jare sukul karafuni na wan yalgan sukurma ma la pamma principal nu nyanga na wan tamba nan kan yinne na wan tamba yullam na taba na wan malam ba za sa pende man taba na wan la amaba na ba sumdama na wan da la amba na ba tamma sukura bi kan ban pon chapana na ban na jana na wan tam ya za sa saidi na wanne malam be goma lala duwa ma wanda zanan nan kwade in boka halaka na wanta palaka da jana ma na wanta modalada ba mun kwanan kokare in yi ba arziki fona yi san zannan sheba nuna ka ba to jana ka da zan shi ma na wanta muso kam lada nin tagram be be ma ponen chaka da tanan tabbata ma na won pamsan nin tagrama na won pamsan nin tagrama na won pamsan nin tagrama na na wanne odanganti katari na wandi amta adwa na so jamato na takara fatiha pa tenso adwa shawa mazugo al-fatiha Allahumma inna nas'aluka khayra kulli ajilihi wa ajili ma alimna minhu wa ma lam na'lam wa na'udhu bika min sharri kulli ajilihi wa ajili ma alimna minhu wa ma lam na'lam Allahumma inna nas'aluka khayra ma sa'alaka aduka salihun ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذك اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
The dullness, in fact, the reason for which we are gathered, some people have supported the school to get this beautiful mosque. I have the pleasure to introduce to you the representatives of the Dr. Bashir Adam is a lecturer at the University of Ghana, and he is the country representative of the World Muslim League. Thank you very much, Doc. His colleague that has joined him to see the commission of this mosque is Chafiu Basina, as the project coordinator. Thank you very much. I also have the singular honor to invite the head of the institution, that's the principal of the college, Mr. Kasim Nantuma Kora. Thank you very much, Principal. Okay, and he is Mr. Nantuma Adam. Thank you very much, Mr. Nantuma, for making it to join us. We are grateful. Next item is the introduction of chairman, and I'll take the opportunity to do that. Our chairman is an educationist. He schooled at Zobzia Primary and Middle Schools from 1962. Welcome him with a round of applause. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, your audience, and audience, your chairman. May I hand over the mic for his acceptance speech. Thank you.
To everybody, the principal and his vice, including his staff, the representative of the Muslim World League and his staff present, students all gathered here. As a Muslim, I think it will be very disappointing that you are given an offer to steer the affairs of a Muslim activity that you turn down. So in this light, I just want to say I have accepted the responsibility, and all that I request of you is to give me your maximum cooperation so that together we can steer the affairs of this occasion to a success. Please, let's commit ourselves to the occasion. Let's be silent to listen to wisdom, to listen to those who have helped us, to listen and make sure that we take something beneficial from this gathering. On this note, I welcome you all to this gathering, and I will give the host principal the opportunity to welcome the entirety of those gathered here. Thank you very much. Mr. Principal, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for giving me this opportunity. Said Dr. Mohammed Bashir Adams, the representative of Muslim World League, who also doubled as a lecturer of the Premier University, University of Ghana. Sheikh Shifiu, project coordinator, minister's representative, Mr. Dantuma Adam, the college secretary, the chief imam representative, and his entourage, our friends, partners in development, our business partners. I can see Sheikh Ibn Adams, Alhaji Ibn Adams present. Students from other sister schools, the Muslim community, the Christian brothers and sisters who are here in their numbers, the media, the Gambarana representatives, for which one of them is arriving now, the chief of the town representative, and all those who are present here, and they are making this occasion a successful one. In fact, as a college, the need for a mosque has been something that we yearn for several years. When I took over as a principal, the students were praying just where this beautiful edifice is standing. We came around looking for people to build a mosque for us, but our efforts were not yielding any results. So the students took it upon themselves to construct a mosque for themselves. So they started contributing little by little until they started doing something. So the students started their own mosque project, which it wasn't easy. It has not even reached lintel when finally we settled on Muslim well League. And it was the dynamism of one of the students by name Alhamdulillah, who happened to have an opportunity of interacting with Sheikh Dr. Adams. And the information was brought to the college. And it was a welcoming news when we got the hints that they will be coming to support us with the Mosque project. So it wasn't long when they came and demanded for a site. So as a college, we realized upon discussing with the management members, we said that it's always difficult to move a mosque when you start a mosque somewhere because it's a house of God. So the best way for us to go back is to send them back to the original mosque that we built, that we praying there. It was just a site identified for us to be observing the prayers. So, and with the kind of leadership that they provided, within a twinkle of an hour, we saw the contractor on site. And I'm convinced the project even finished beyond schedule. So today, we are here to celebrate for a mosque that has been given to Gambaga College of Education, saying that we can observe our prayers, we will continue to worship the good Lord. And the mosque is not for only the college, because even before the commissioning, I see Muslim women within their community observing their prayers here. Every Friday when you come, when it is time for prayer, you will see the number of people within the Kambana community who will come to join the students to use the facility. So as a principal of the college, on my behalf and on behalf of the entire college community, I want to express our sincere gratitude for this important edifice, and also assure you that as a college, we will continue to keep close eye on the mosque and maintain it well, so that in future years to come, when you return to this place, you come and meet it the way you left it. On that note, I wish to thank everybody for the opportunity that today we now have. Thank you.
Today is a Friday. We just have to go as fast as we can to ensure that we go by the time for Friday prayers. Then we have Quranic reciters, isn't it?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. سيئة الرسول وتناجوا بالبر والتقوى واتقوا الله الذي إليه تحشرون. إنما النجوى من الشيطان ليحزن الذين آمنوا وليس بضارهم شيئا إلا بإذن الله وعلى الله فليتوكل المؤمنون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قيل لكم تفسحوا في المجالس فافسحوا يفسح الله لكم، وإذا قيل انشزوا فانشزوا يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات والله بما تعملون خبير. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا ناجيتم الرسول فقدموا بين يدي نجواكم صدقة ذلك خير لكم وأطهر فإن لم تجدوا فإن الله غفور رحيم صدق الله العظيم.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. آمنوا لا تلهكم أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون. وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول ربي لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين. ولن يؤخر الله إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون. صدق الله العظيم.
بنعمته تتم الصالحات. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. أشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا وقدوتنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وأنعم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك نبينا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. أما بعد، فنحن في هذا اليوم المبارك يوم الجمعة 16 من شهر ذي الهجة لعام 1443 الموافق ل17 أو 15 من شهر يوليو لعام 2022 ميلادية. نحن في قرية غمباغة في المنطقة الشمالية الشرقية لافتتاح مسجد أو جامع خديجة بنت خويلد رضي الله عنها في هذه المنطقة المباركة التي كما ذكر مدير هذه الكلية التي بني فيها هذا الجامع قال بأنهم طلبوا بناء هذا المسجد لمدة طويلة جدا، لكن وفق الله الرابطة العالمي الإسلامي لبناء هذا الجامع الكبير المبارك الذي في هذا أو في هذه الكلية، لكنها تخدم المجتمع كله، ليست خاصة أو المسجد أو الجامع ليس خاصا بالكلية، وإنما مفتوح للمسلمين في هذا المجتمع. فما علينا إلا أن نحمد الله عز وجل الذي بدأنا به وانتهينا به. له الحمد في الأولى وله الحمد في الآخرة وله الحكم وإليه ترجعون. نحمده على إتمام هذا المسجد في هذا اليوم وافتتاحه، ثم بعد ذلك نشكر الرابطة العالمي الإسلامي التي كما نقول دائما أياديها البيضاء منتشرة وواصلة في جميع ربوع العالم. أينما يذهب الشخص شرقا أو غربا، شمالا أو جنوبا، فإنه يجد بصمات رابطة العالم الإسلامي. ما علينا إلا أن نشكر الرابطة التي على رأسها صاحب المعالي الدكتور محمد بن عبد الكريم العيسى، الذي الجمعة الماضية في مثل هذا الوقت كان واقفا بعرفات في موقف الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يخطب في عرفات. كان في مثل هذا الوقت يخطب في عرفات. نحمد الله عز وجل ونشكره، ثم نشكر سعادة معاليه على التفضل بهذا الجامع، ونشكر لا نستطيع أن نذكر الأسماء، المكاتب الخارجية، المشاريع المستدامة، وغير ذلك من الموظفين جميعا في رابطة العالم الإسلامي. نشكركم جميعا على أن لفتتم أنظاركم إلى هذا المكان الذي يبعد عن العاصمة بحوالي 700 كيلو قبل الوصول إلى هذا المكان. ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يكتب لكم زيارة عاجلة إلى دولة غانا، حتى نأخذكم في جولة إلى هذه المنطقة الجميلة، حتى تروا آثار أياديكم البيضاء من الذين مولوا ومن الذين عملوا حتى وصل هذا المشروع إلى هذا المكان. جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله فيكم. كما أننا لا ننسى أن نشكر دكتور سالف عبد الله الذي هو نائب مدير هذه الكلية التي نحن فيها. أين الدكتور؟ جزاك الله خيرا. Thank you so much. May Allah bless you. كما نشكر نانتوما آدمز الذي ناب عن وزير المنطقة، ناب عنه في هذه المناسبة المباركة. نانتوما آدمز جزاك الله خيرا وكتب الله لك الأجر. كما أننا لا ننسى أن نذكر إمام آدم نسام. أين إمام آدم نسام؟ جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله لكم وكتب الله لكم الأجر. كما نشكر سعادة السيد إبراهيم ميشانو، جزاه الله خيرا وبارك الله فيه. وأما مدير هذه الكلية التي تعاون معنا كثيرا وهو السيد قاسم وارا نانتوما. Please, for you there, you have to stand up so that they see you in makeup just now. Yeah. هذا هو السيد، هو مدير الكلية التي تعاون معنا كثيرا حتى وقفنا على هذه الأرض وبنينا هذا المسجد، وجزاه الله خيرا وبارك الله فيه. ونشكره كثيرا على هذا يعني المساندة والمساعدة التي ساعدنا بها. جزاكم الله خيرا جميعا، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Just brief of just I thank them, those who donated in building this mosque, which we named after our mother of the believers, Khadija bint Khuwaylid radiallahu anha. I think you know her, you've read of her. The first wife of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We named this mosque after her. And the mosques that we build in Ghana, they are just 10 by 10. This is the biggest mosque so far that we built in Ghana. So we thank Almighty Allah that has brought this mosque so far from Accra to Samam, Suhum, Kumasi. Huh? Name them, Tamale, Wale. No. God has written that this mosque is coming to Gambaga College of Education. So we thank Almighty Allah for this mosque. As our principal said, the most important thing is the maintenance of the mosque. It's very, very important, because the Muslim wealthy, when they build a mosque like this, they won't leave it. They'll be coming around from time to time to make their inspections. So we want to see the mosque, always when you come, it is in a good shape like this. So far as we are students, we know we take good care of the mosque. When they were introducing me, they said I'm in the University of Ghana. Yes, I'm in the University of Ghana, but Arabic section. I'm in the Arabic section. When we were learning Arabic, we didn't think that Arabic can take us that far. At our makarantes, alif, ba, ta, sa, we don't know. Not knowing that now that I'm talking, Arabic is the hottest egg in the world now. People wanted to learn Arabic. Even our colleague lectures in the University of Ghana, they said we should organize classes for them so that they learn Arabic. What I'm trying to drive to is whatever course we are reading, please take it serious. Any course at all. Don't say they have imposed this course on me so that I don't know, I don't like it, but they impose. You just learn it. One day you'll benefit from it, inshallah ta'ala. So we thank all of you. We thank the principal for the cooperation. We thank our the student you mentioned. What is the name? Armia. He was very cooperative. May Allah bless him and bless you all. I will prolong. I will stop here. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So they are going to see the whole show live. That was why he started with the Arabic. So I don't want anyone to just think that he just stood to display his Arabic skills. No.
On behalf of the Honorable Regional Minister, I would like to thank the Almighty Allah for today and for what we have seen. Secondly, we also want to thank all those who have played a role for us to have this beautiful mosque as we have seen it. Specifically, on behalf of the regional minister, he wished to have been here himself, but a very important exercise. I won't say important to me, but important to him. But he's a regional minister for all of us, but he also belongs to a political party. And we have, most of us have heard that they have their political exercise. And that is why he's not been able to attend this program. Otherwise, he wanted to be here himself. So he asked me to convey his greetings to the organizers of this program, the leadership of the Muslim Ummah on this campus. First of all, to the principal who has supported the Muslim Ummah to put up this beautiful mosque. Our special thanks goes to Dr. Mohammed Bashir Adam, who has initiated and supported the project. And we have all heard from Accra, Kumasi, Tekima, Intampu, Tamale, Tablugu, Walewale, and the mosque has finally come to Gambaga. What a blessing. So we are very, very happy. May Allah bless you and answer all your prayers. Was it is important. All the learning that we have done, I have gone to school, I have studied, I have up to my master's. But I think that if you do all these things and you don't have, also have the God factor, it will help. So I think it's a blessing for us. And we want to encourage the student leaders who have also played the role to help in keeping the mosque clean and also clean our hearts as we live in this beautiful mosque. Because a dirty heart in a beautiful mosque like this, no man. So please, my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters who are going to be praying in this mosque and keeping it dry and clean ourselves, clean our hearts, and also live there so that generations upon generations will come and meet this beautiful mosque as it is. I also want to thank all those who have also gathered here, that may Allah bless you and support our effort. All the projects that we want to do, like this beautiful mosque, may Allah help us to accomplish them successfully. May He grant our prayers and all our elders. If I mention and I don't mention your name, Allah knows that you have a very beautiful heart, a good heart, Brother Mishano, and all those people. May Allah bless those who have contributed. Allah knows us all. And the regional minister once again asked that as to convey his prayers for you. As after this program, you may be embarking on a journey back to Accra. May Allah grant you a traveling message and send you there safely. Thank you.
I just want to thank the principal and the staff of this college for first of all allocating a piece of land for the construction of this mosque. Why? Because I attended a Catholic school and it wasn't easy for us to get a mosque. Even though our principal was a father, he was interested in getting something for the Muslims. But immediately, there was a report to Rome that this was what the father wanted to do, and it was abrogated. So, stones to design a mosque and then be praying. And it was even compulsory for you on Sunday to also. So that was how that father helped us. In fact, I understand he's now dead. Well, but that's why I'm just stressing the importance of the release of this land, because it's not easy. Somewhere they would have been forcing our brother Muslims to go far away from the school. But I think the principal, this is kudos for you and your staff. Now, just ask Sheikh Adam Bashir Echo. The principal also told us that we should ensure that we have the maintenance culture. This was emphasized by the Sheikh, who has taken the lead to ensure that we have this beautiful mosque. So it means that it is binding on us to ensure that anytime, at least every year, we try to renovate the structure such that anybody coming will just think that it's a new one. Now, the Sheikh has also made another important point. He says, whatever course you are pursuing, ensure that you pursue it with the seriousness it deserves. Because one day, you will enjoy it. It will be of benefit to you. The regional minister also has stressed the fact that the maintenance is. So you see that all three persons have emphasized the need to maintain the mosque. So I want you to take it up as a serious matter. Now, to our Imam, I want to say that our Imam, Chief Imam Adam Nasa, I will count him as one of the lucky Imams, because if these students had passed the message to the Imam, for us to donate and get this structure, it would have taken many years. So, the representative of the Chief Imam, when you go back, tell the Imam to say prayers for Dr. Basir and his team, that they have done a human's job and they need his prayers. Okay. On behalf of you to all those who have come here to join us for this occasion, thank you. And after this, let's go and have perform ablution, then have a group picture before we go in for the Friday prayers. That is the direction for now. And thank you. We shall still call on the Chief Imam to give us a closing prayer before we do that. So, Chief Imam's representative, can you give us a closing prayer?
Wajaga te pili jiwana la fena sohdo ne nyasam marhalat la pana naraka no won pia ka lawra pi awantre natata dana ngwan katabo ngwan garaza na wanne otamti alheri dangalala na otamta alheri dangalala na won pa hanta zuksungo na won pa hanta zuksungo lala jingno ma kan zana zuna kata gwar ka bonta tare na wanca ka kashirnya bonta tare da pashi da ka biyo ka sukor bi hisa nya ban ya moka ba le fon wadam iya penan pas lalai tinya lala na wan yalgan jingna man tati te hisa moka ka principal la yalan ta ba na wan ka balan wom o yalguma ka pa ka yal sama antati na wanne nan ta ka tare ya to ashe ban yalma zasa na wanne zanam tinya na wantam sokam lada wan kan ke ka barin ke kwane yela tan shana be nyela tan wani ra so kuro bi nye ke kosa hanjene arjana bawo ma puni nte si ante je san shawa za sa na wo matene mere nyu malaika da sani kakanya sheda sun wanta ta yana kam za sa kiyama dare ka isa basa ya ci kala habare ki sanya lada dan biya ka puna ka domno bishi ka kumta kashi na wanke ka da yin kamsa ya kumta kashi kiyama dare ka jila arjanna pune ka kumna ta kashi ma na wanda ka ta sosa ya kumta kashi ka biya bugan pune na wan gumtuna lala na wan palanta ti rabbana takabbal minna innaka antas sami'ud du'a wa tub alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim rabbana atina fid dunya hasana وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين
ربهم غير مأمون والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم
التكبير التكبير التكبير
First of all, of the minister. He will in turn handle it over to our principal. The principal will hand over the keys to the imam. That's how we do our things. So, government, imam, we were expecting our chiefs, but I don't think
They were not.
come. So we hand over to the minister's rep. He will hand over. Principal will hand over to the imam.
That's the imam of the school.
Yeah.
We need that.
Oh, he intend afterwards hand it to. So that's
So the imam of the school, where are you? Where is the imam of the school? So come here.
So you
on behalf of the honor that has been built and given to Gamba College of Education. And the key, I intend hand it over to the representative of Gamba Rana. Atakbir.
So you are also you intend give it to the principal.
Atakbir.
Sir, giving these keys to the imam.
Atakbir.
Very one, Gamaya. الإمام
اوكي
imam diare lala safi wa mana so pe le na ban ya da kala zana kan na onu no ma o ti ana wanne da so kan ba san ter tawa kaza na kan ter so qur'an wanya bato ndana balo mamu ya marban fuhura
Atakbir.
Allahu akbar
Atakbir.
Allahu akbar.
On behalf of the student body at Jimsa on campus here, we received this key to the Masjid of Masjid Khadija. We thank Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this countless favor, and we thank the principal for initiating with this Muslim World League, and we also thank the initiators, those who came all far from Accra to give her this beautiful house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Atakbir.
واستغفروه
Our sermon today will be very brief and short about one of the Prophet's traditions, the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which was narrated by Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu. Sayyidina Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Messenger of Allah said actions are based on intentions, and everyone will be rewarded according to their intention. Whoever's migration was to Allah and His Messenger, then their migration is to Allah and His Messenger. But whoever's migration is migration from Mecca to Medina, whoever migration was for some parts of wealthy life that they wish to acquire on, or for a woman to marry, then their migration was for whatever they migrated for. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the hadith has a great place within Islam. For righteous actions have two conditions in Islam: sincerity and following the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The hadith, or this hadith, speaks about the first condition of sincerity. The scholars have indicated the importance of this hadith. Al-Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu anhu, may Allah have mercy on him, said, this hadith is 1/3 of knowledge, and it is related to 70 chapters of jurisprudence. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the fundamentals of Islam resolve around 3 hadiths. This hadith of Umar, the hadith of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, which states, whoever introduces something into our religion which is not part of it, then it is rejected. And the third hadith of An-Nu'man bin Bashir, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the lawful is clear and the unlawful is clear in Islam. What is the explanation of this hadith? Actions are based on intentions, which means that the intention is the condition for actions to be counted. In other words, if there is no intention, then the action is not counted. The intention is not spoken out loud. The intention is the will and intent of the heart. The Prophet Muhammad said, everyone will have what they have intended. Some may falsely be led to believe that there is repetition in this regard. We must always remember that the Prophet ﷺ was given the comprehensive speech. That is, his words speak volumes. So we need to understand the distinct meanings of the first 2 phrases of this hadith. The first phrase, as mentioned previously, indicates that only the actions that have intention are regarded. The second phrase, everyone will be rewarded according to their intention, indicates that the intention is the basis for either a reward or punishment. Whoever or whatever is for Allah, the exalted, and in accordance to the Sunnah, then the person will earn a reward. And whatever is for other than that, than Allah, the exalted, then the person will be punished. The Prophet Muhammad said, whoever's migration was to Allah and His Messenger, then their migration is to Allah and His Messenger. But whoever's migration was for some parts of worldly life that they wished to acquire, or for a woman to marry, then their migration was for whatever they migrated for. The Prophet Muhammad said, whosoever migration was to Allah and His Messenger, then their migration is to Allah and His Messenger. The Prophet repeated migration, or the Prophet's repetition of migration is to Allah and His Messenger to honor it and highlight its importance. The Prophet Muhammad informed us that the recompense for migration differs based either to learn Islamic knowledge or any other knowledge beneficial for mankind, or to practice the religion freely, then such a person has a great reward from the Almighty Allah. On the other hand, whoever migrated to seek some worldly gains or to marry a woman, then their migration is for whatever they migrated to. Neither of these cases are migrants for the sake of Allah. When we come to the lessons we benefit from this hadith, firstly, we have to know that intentions are conditions for the correctness of actions. Intentions are what distinguish between ordinary actions and acts of worship. Intentions are distinguished between voluntary and obligatory acts of worship. Additionally, intentions are the basis for distinguishing between different types of obligatory worship. For example, although Zuhr and Asr are both 4 rak'ahs, it is the intention that distinguishes between them. Secondly, if one does not intend something for the sake of Allah, then they are not rewarded for it, even if it is the same outwardly action. For example, a person may perform intermittent fasting from Fajr to Maghrib, only intending a physical benefit, such as losing weight. Although technically he fasted the same fasting that we do, period of time as prescribed for a voluntary fasting, he will not be rewarded for it because he did not intend to fast for the sake of Allah. Thirdly, whoever intends something and takes concrete steps but is not able to do the actions due to factors outside their control, then they will still be rewarded for the intention. For example, if someone intended to perform Umrah and took concrete steps such as saving money, buying a ticket, and making a reservation, but in the end was prevented from going due to a factor outside his control, such as a debilitating illness, then he will be still rewarded for the intention. Based on intentions, ordinary actions can become acts of worship. For example, all humans need to eat, drink, and sleep, simply to survive. However, if someone has the intention of eating in order to make his body stronger for worship, then his eating in itself becomes an act of worship. The same can be said for other ordinary aspects of life, such as working and earning a living. If one intends to seek Allah's pleasure, then these ordinary actions become actions of worship that one is rewarded for. Brothers in Islam, we can benefit from this hadith also, monitor and safeguard our intentions. One needs to monitor what drives them to do actions. Is it so that people can say how kind they are, or how generous they are, or thoughtful and caring they are? If that is the case, certainly people will praise them, but they will not earn a reward for their actions. Sometimes people advertise their actions without even realizing it. For example, a person may announce that they can't eat on a particular day because they are fasting, or they may go out of their way to broadcast an act of kindness that they did in response to seeing a needy person. We should be cautious. We should be cautious and possible to hide our actions like the pious predecessors who will hide that they were fasting from their own family and friends. When leaving the house, they will give the meal to a poor person along the way. food. Secondly, we should make a habit of transforming the ordinary acts into acts of worship. For example, when eating and sleeping, intend that the primary driver is to get stronger for worship. For example, when eating, when earning money, intend to support family and help poor people. So let us try to put this hadith into action. أقول هذا الذي تسمعون وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه وتوبوا إليه. اللهم اعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداءك أعداء الدين واحمي حوزة الإسلام يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر من نصر الدين واحفظ اللهم من خذل الإسلام والمسلمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. قوموا إلى صلاتكم.
Though we are still communicating, but they don't believe it. You have to come and check out my people channel on media. Inshallah, by the ending of 2019, so always look for the benefits of how far the real man represents the head office of Peter, Maka. So green light man, green light man now COVID-19 because of the COVID-19 fast of the fast man almost 3 years now.
Ni tunakushi kisha army wa busha wa nama tukanta manga Facebook on do alfairi shawo Facebook me jino dama army wa bunni stanbic manager wa o bumi Dr. TV Dr. Bashir to ama ko mu wazan Facebook ma man nan kuke din bayan man nan bibilin mun ce da ce shi mun santuka ni ka fashi da na mun yi ku sana da Facebook da dan nan yarda nan wura da yin su so kam su kan kun mi man na ya zan bunan da kan ya ta hayar ko da ta ke scamming ta kwanta man yu ina ne Facebook mun shi din ne din fa na muhimmanci da ji ne ki golden bang da suri amma ka fara saka mu bice girma na mushir an ka jini an ka timan wura kuma kusuran sa'an jeta kam sa'an da musulun shi mushir kaman yin da san la shi har kira yana wasi bi fa shi zan da credit dan bundle an mu ma na ma na kan shi bi la fa shi ma kan tin kan ji ma to mi la bundle ma na ma kai ra ban ni ino kana mu wura kana mu kenan tin har kai da mai shi ma fa isha ta ba ma na ma ko pele ma o pele shan wanda zan da yuni san bundle zan ji ma mu ma na ma kana ta sa an mu ma na zo ba sura bi kam no ko akam mon kan da Facebook nye musulmi zangan Facebook ko sumi da jini zangan Facebook ko sumi tin labdin sam zangan Facebook ko sumi ni mamma muto ni cenni kar zang Facebook kan yala bala ina shin to anan yuyin girma kar yala halin jantin ya ta musu da jini ya arba yi mara nan Facebook ya niru ba ka ane amma litin ya yum bar mai yum cini ni ban zan nula ban zo ron dora zuwa na wancan ka armiya ta ka ba zuwa Facebook na wancan ka armiya ta ka ba zuwa Facebook nanche kutata kama zuwa Facebook zuko ya mabia mwenye Hisham Suleiman General Islamic Secretary and Law Estrogen kana ya host of the Umma in Northern Television manumar da Allah da ka faro mana to programa ne rabu shi kan canna a tanan kamar mu ko ga waye kamar da zan hannu ko biya kamar ta nya ka da fatima Sheikh Al-Mufti Abdullah Muhammad Al-Jami ko tafsiri rabu shi kan canna a tanan kan rasa ma na ma suna tiyan da shi ba zan gamba jigno yaro ma an zan to mu nayi ta ci insha Allah rabbi haka na dare Sheikh Al-Mufti Abdullah Muhammad Al-Jami ko tafsiri rabu shi kan labna samu da su ne yasa su kuma biya zuwa can katanga kai manga ka to la shi to ma na ma zan ga tuma kai manga bisi kai manga na ta shanyi maradwani ne a tarika inda man astaghfirullah ya targa ka bisi kuma na yara mai kirka yanki kama ta bukatar duniya wa ciya tun kojuna na bidana Facebook ko ne ba ko shokam rigina ci da mama da za su kamar ban ne tafsiya a fadda ma tutun ba su kuma su tamma ma haji Maryam nun yana na haji bintu na haji Aidima insha Allah rabbi to ko shokam kuma din yara banda ci ka taranin ba sai zancen aikata bannin bira pam dai man pro pam dai de go mutamali kama haji Maryam ko karam taran da ma zuguna na albarka ko shokam tablam nan ya yenni mi ma anyi shi katren pura na ona albarka da bune na wasu muti na wasu tambu da gbamu na man pro gona na nunu na papa nunu ziba anu ko tunu to ko shokam na ona albarka na shukur bisi jimsa dama gambaga jimsa marfu ganne janzangi na lirgu sine hay na lirgu nesin ba ko shokam ba purma bisi ban be wasu nan kusa na ma kadama walwal sine hay na wafti ni wasate atare gente babu kudin na bangu ni cerponi gente longo de bangu ni ya an dule yulu kamban kamar jimsa gambaga to ni kisi jimsa brand ba pur shokam wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala
ولو جئنا بمثله مددا